Hey, I'm Patrick, and now I'm going to show you how to set and use the ballistic rings for the Ranger 6. First, we need to get a real precise ballistic curve for our rifle and for our ammunition we use. We have some measurements on the ammunition box. These measurements are normally kind of an average measurement we can't really use, so we need to get the real velocity for our rifle to get the right ballistic curve for our rifle. And that's what we do now. We will fire 3 shots to get an average measurement, and then we can set the ballistic rings correctly. So now we get our muzzle velocity, which is around 807 meters per second. And this data we will enter now in the Sarco ballistic calculator to get our ballistic curve. And now we have the fixed measurement, or the clicks we have to dial in for the distance 200, 300 and 400 meters. So, for example, for 200 we need to do 6 clicks up. For 300 meters we need to go 16 clicks up, and for 400 meters we need to go 27 clicks up. And now I'm going to show you how to dial in the rings correctly. So first we need to open the cap. So we unscrew the 2 screws which are inside the cap. And then we need to set the turret in 0 mode, which I'm going to show you now. So here we go. Here we have the cover cap. Then we have a cover ring. And now we take off all 4 rings. And to get in the 0 mode, we need to unscrew 3 little screws which are in the top of the turret. And if they are loose, we can turn the turret counterclockwise. Also, here's an arrow you can see in which direction you have to turn it to get to the 0 stop. Then you turn it until it stops. And now you are in the 0 mode, which means that you can't dial under 100 meters. So now we tighten up the screws again. So, and now we start with the first ring where we have the 0, and we put it straight on the mark which is on the rifle scope. And now we dial in 6 clicks up to get to our 200 meter mark. So now we take the ring with the number 2. Again, we set it straight on the mark at the rifle scope. Now we dial in 10 clicks up. And put on the ring number 3. Again, straight on the mark. And now we dial in 11 clicks up. And put on the ring number 4. So the cover back on again, the cap back on again, and now we can fix the turret with the screws. So important is that you don't tighten the screw too much, so just a little bit is enough and the turret will work. So now we will go back to 0 again, and now you can use the turret as a ballistic turret. So if you measure, for example, 300 meter, you go on ring number 3 and you can hold with the reticle straight on the target and hit the target. What you need to do now is still you need to check if the ballistic calculation was right. So you need to check on 200, 300 and 400 meter with your ballistic turret on a range if everything works correctly, and then you can use it for hunting.